Well, hello. Sorry for the cheesy intro. Today we're gonna review every single guitar I have, and the amps I use and the pedals I use because some of y'all have been asking me questions. And I'll also answer other questions like, where can you find the songs? But my mostly asked question is, how do you get your tone and what pedals do you use? So I thought let's actually just start from the beginning, which is, what guitars do I use? Let's start that. So this guitar is the Laguna LE50. It's very old. I got it when I was 9, and it's very beat up because I was a 9-year-old. But this is for its current state. We're going to unplug it for now. This is its current state. I accidentally dropped the pickup and lost a screw. It's got strings that are a bit too thick for it. And the headstock is dirty on, all beat up. I need to do some repairs. And the electronics are pretty messed up too, so it really works best with zero distortion at all. Not really sure if it's in tune, but this is what it sounds like at the moment. Not very good. I'm sorry. Okay, so the next guitar I have, got it the next year, so I would have been 10. Starting 4th grade. I only got this guitar because my 4th grade music teacher was gonna have a guitar class that would be every Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. Literally have no idea what model guitar this is. All I know is the company is called Jasmine, and you can see it in the sound hole. This is what it sounds like. Yes, it is a nylon classical. Don't really think that one's in tune either, but it's got Ernie Ball strings, and it shouldn't. It came with the ones that tie around the bridge, so the strings easily break on it. Alright, now we're getting into the realm of things you've seen me play in my songs on this channel in the past. Now yes, I have used those last two in the past, but they don't sound as good. So here's this one. This one actually isn't 100% mine. I literally have no idea what it's called. I cannot pronounce the name on the head. Mostly because I can barely read cursive. But, here. this one's my dad's. And I had to do some repairing to it because it was kind of bad. Like the strings on it were super dead, so you could barely play it. I put electric strings on. That one's not in tune either. I'm sorry, I just got home from a long trip, which that trip is important. I'll get back to it in a minute. Today, I believe, is March 14th, 2023. March 12th. Talk about that more in just a minute. But yeah, this one's my dad's. I love it. Wish it was mine. That was recording the whole time. I'm sorry. This one is my Gretsch Streamliner Junior. Now, yes, it is a full-size guitar, and some of you are probably wondering, why do you call it a Junior? The answer is the body size is slightly smaller than the actual Streamliners. Okay, so now let's talk amps. This is the one I've had the longest. I got it with the black guitar, the Laguna. This is a Line 6 Spider 4 15 volt. And this is what I use most of the time. It's got a clean setting just for playing. Crunch is kind of hard to use. Metal is too distorted. Insane is like metal, but somehow less distorted, even though it's supposed to be the biggest and craziest one on the amp. And of course, you know, everybody always has to have their amps turned all the way up, except for these. These are just, I keep these off because they're not necessary. But this is the master volume. I barely have that touched because it is so loud. Seriously, if you turn this up to here, unless you're holding the guitar silent or playing it, there is just constant reverb. And if you are playing it, it's so loud that, you know, you can't hear anything around you but noise, and you just have to hope that you're actually making sound. This one I bought at a pawn shop for $40. This is called a Trainer Reverb Matte 40. It's double input, so you know you can do guitar and bass, or two guitars or whatever. Channel select, Number 1 is clean, I think. Number 2 is distorted. Well, I'll show what this amp sounds like later. Over here is channel 1, channel 2, and then you got your high, your mid, your low, your persistence, your reverb, and then your chorus, which I don't really use a whole lot. And then that's your headphone jack, but whatever. Let's talk pedals. This one is the one I use all and or most of the time. I just crunched something. Hope it didn't kill my thing. This is the Crybaby 535Q. As you can see, I have everything turned up, including that one. I usually use that for, what's the word? I know the word, what is it? Feedback, there you go. Then over here is this that I got from my cousin a few years ago. Actually, 2 years ago. This is the Wild Fro. Really don't know how to use it yet. Still sort of figuring that out. These, I just kind of have it matte. Trying to make it match the Black Spider amp. Because that's just what I want. And then, oh yeah. Guitar I forgot to show. Actually, it was really in the intro, and it was more of a joke. The overpriced model scale of the James Hetfield Snakebite. Oh, I guess we could probably do this too, huh? This was almost a failed attempt that me and my dad did to build our own guitar out of epoxy. It would have worked, except we did the neck wrong. The neck lays flat against the body, and if you look at other guitars, the neck does not lay flat. Okay. So oh yeah, there's also my brother's bass, which me and him tend to use off every now and then on the channel, which that brings us to the new stuff. Now let's do this first. Let's get that out of the way. This was I bought yesterday, and I thought it was a guitar amp. Just get that plugged in real quick, and I'll show you what it sounds like. Okay, so it's currently plugged into the bass. It's on the Fender Rumble 75. It's also got other settings like I can barely read that, the overdrive. Let's turn the gain on. thought it was a guitar amp. I thought I was buying an amp for a guitar, but I'm going to assume it's probably fine, just as long as we're extra cautious. Like, always have the bass plugged in and running if we choose to run a guitar through it. It's going crazy because I have my phone on right now, which that's what I record everything on. Everything I record on this channel is on my phone. Alright, now here comes the moment of truth. Story time. First. So, like I said, today is March 14th. 2 days ago, March 12th. Remember how I said that was important? Alright, so my uncle is a better guitarist than I am. A little bit. I don't know. He also builds guitars, though. And I asked him to build me one. And so, actually, he really wanted to build one for me. He said, hey, you want to do an Explorer? Which is what that is. That's the Gibson Explorer. And I was like, that would be really cool, but I've been wanting this guitar forever, but I can't afford it. Online, it's $1,000 to $7,000. Now, some of you who know me know I, personally, that is, a lot of my viewers are just my friends. Some of you who know me personally know that my favorite band is Metallica. So I asked him, hey, instead of an Explorer, do you want to slightly change it and build a Snakebite? So, by the way, we talked about wanting to buy it and build it in February 12th. And I got it and picked it up exactly 1 month after I gave him the pickups. I bought actual James Hetfield pickups. Not cheap. So let's talk about it real quick. EMG James Hetfield pickups. tone select, pickup, or tone selector, whichever one you call it. Bridge volume, neck volume. Wow, it's really hard to do things looking at the camera. Bridge tone, neck tone. Also, he bought the knobs to go to 11. That's cool. Tailpiece, bridge, gold frets. That's nice. Mother of pearl inlays. Locking tuners. And he even did the head just like the actual one. Let's unplug it so I can flip it up on its side. Surprisingly, even though it's the biggest guitar I've ever played, it's not the heaviest. I have played heavier guitars. My cousin's Telecaster is one of them. That thing is really heavy. But yeah. So yeah. There's that thing. I'll play that in just a minute. So I guess the last thing I'm gonna do is gonna answer the questions like where can you find my music? And I'm gonna show you what the wah pedal does, even though you've heard it before. I'm just gonna slightly demonstrate that one with that amp, and then we'll be done here. Look it up. Not sure why. I'm gonna say it and upload it anyway, even though I might fix it. The clip before this is flipped upside down. Not sure how that happened. I'm gonna try to fix that, but if I don't, sorry. So, here's just the guitar. With the wah pedal now. Yeah. Okay. This is the Wild Fro. All of my settings on it. It's really hard to make this app work. I use clips, by the way, which is how I'm able to make it change from cartoon to old time and all that fun stuff. So here is the Trainer amp on the Snakebite Clean. Wild Fro distortion pedal. Alright, this is the end of the video. I did a lot of parts to this. This is kind of a longer video. I think I cut the camera way too many times, but that's mostly because I am really unprepared for this. I had a whole plan last night, but then I kinda had stuff to do this morning. So I'm kinda just doing this and making it up as I go. So anyway, to answer the last questions. Actually, to recap and then I'll answer the last question. I was using just a normal acoustic and my Gretsch Streamliner Junior with a Crybaby 353Q wah pedal with a Line 6 Spider 4 15 volt. Oh yeah, I also have a miniature amp, but that's just another little honeytone amp you can buy for just $20. Nothing special about that one. You can only find my music on YouTube, mostly because I don't know how to set up music anywhere else yet. Plus, it's not as good as I want it to be yet. I am working on a new song, and it is in drop C tuning. So I just need to come up with a name for that, and then it'll be ready to come out. So yeah, you can only find me on YouTube. And I think now, going into things, my most commonly used guitar will be the Snakebite that I'm currently holding. And I'm going to keep with the wah pedal. I'm going to keep using the Line 6. Hope that answered questions. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, subscribe, and share so that we can get new people watching and more views and more subscribers so I can start making money off of this. It requires a lot to start making money with this. Like 1,000 subscribers and like 400 views a week, I think those are the standards. Anyway, hope you like this. Drop a comment. What's your favorite guitar? What's your favorite amp? Which pedal is your favorite? Which combination would you like to see me make a song with? Thanks. Bye.